What's up, YouTube? Josh coming at you with another VGM for the month of June. Stay tuned. So welcome back, you guys. So yes, I am fucking... But bear with me and we'll get through this VGM unboxing together. I know you guys are all out there in YouTube land and you love unboxings, and that's what we do best here. That's what started this channel, and we're just having some fun with VGM still, adding to the collection a little bit. The beer we have for this brew, for this video, for this brew, what the fuck? I already had a couple drinks. Batch recording is a motherfucker when you drink beer for every video that you record. What can I say? We got the Robo Tropics Juicy IPA. This one comes to us from Hagerstown, Maryland. Thick and Thin Brewing Company. This one is a 5.3% hazy IPA. Never had it before. Honestly, never even heard of Thick and Thin. So it must be kind of a newer brewery, I'm assuming, up in Hagerstown. Hagerstown's a good hour or so away west of me. So not an area that I get up to often, but it's been a little while. It's been about a year since I've been up there. So next time I head up, there's another really excellent brewery up there. There's at least a couple all within good driving distance. So maybe I'll have to see where this joint is. It smells pretty good. It's got a very, very lemony kind of scent to it. Woo! I don't even know if I'd call that an IPA, to be honest with you. That's so lemony. It really tastes more like a shandy. It's good, but it doesn't have that bitter. It doesn't have any kind of bitterness to it at all. So if that's what drives you away from IPAs, you may actually like this one. Like I said, it's almost like a lemon shandy. It tastes pretty good. Definitely be curious about Thick and Thin Brewing Company, though. I have to get up there, check it out. So, like I said, we've got the Video Games Monthly for the month. I've already unboxed this one because I'm so excited! So excited! I'm glad I did. I didn't know when I was going to get time to actually record this, so I went ahead and opened it up as soon as I got it and figured I'll just share with you guys what I got. We have our cards inside of there that we get every month. I have never won anything from them, and I post every month. I don't understand it. VGM, what's going on? Why have I not won a free box from you guys yet? I mean, come on. That's like 48 boxes in a row that I post up for you guys, and I still haven't won a box. Let's go. Hashtag give Josh a box for free. So everybody got these Mario pins. This is actually something that I cut the seal on it, but I have not opened it yet. So this will be the one surprise thing in the box to share with you guys. I have not seen anybody get the golden pin, and I've only seen, I think I've seen Mario, I've seen Peach, I've seen a Bowser. Somebody got a Bowser and somebody got a Lakita, but I have not seen any of the others. So we have Toad, Yoshi, and then there's a golden Mario pin in there as well. So let's see what we get out of this one. Like I said, this will be the surprise for us all, and we got the standard Mario. Come on. It's really cool pin though, honestly. It's really heavy. So I guess it could be worse, right? I was kind of hoping to get a Bowser, to be honest with you. But pretty cool, and that's a really cool freebie that they gave away this month in the boxes for sure. One of the coolest freebies that they've given away. So we had 2 N64 games in the box. So long story short, any of you guys that watch these monthly, you know that I do something with VGM where I pay for a 5-game box. With shipping and everything, it's $52.99. They do 4 different plans. You can do 3, 4, 5, or a 10-game box at various price points. We will put them up here just so that you guys can see them. I do 3 systems. Typically, I only get games for 2 of those 3 systems, but I do Nintendo Original, I do Nintendo 64, and I do Wii U. I worked something out with VGM where they're supposed to send me the equivalent of the box value, somewhere between the $45 and $55 a month. In games, it doesn't matter if they send me 1 game or they send me 5 games, whatever it amounts to, as long as they get close to the box value that I'm paying them for every month, I'm cool with it. So this month we had 2 games. We had 2 Nintendo 64 games in the box. The first game out of the box that we got was Hybrid Heaven. A little rough, the game was. I couldn't get the game to work, so I pulled it open, took cleaned it as good as I could. I took some pictures of it. I'll show you the pictures up here. I just couldn't for the life of me get the game to work. I'm going to mess with it a little bit more, but as of right now, it was a no-go. So I contacted VGM, and they did send me a replacement game, and we will get into that. This month was just a little squirrely with VGM. It just didn't seem like it worked out very well for me or for them, but they do their best. So VGM, good company. Hybrid Heaven looks like a really fun game. I'll show you guys some game footage that I pulled off of YouTube of the game. So I'm stoked to, hopefully I can either get it working or I can find another copy of it somewhere, because it actually looks like a really cool game to play. I've never played it before. The next game though that we got out of the box was this is like a $20-25 game. So we got Dr. Mario 64. It's cool. I mean, I'm glad to get it. I'm working towards that set. It's just one more towards the set. So this is actually one that I almost pulled the trigger on earlier in the month off of GameStop because it was available to ship to me. But I held off, and I got it in the VGM box. So that's pretty cool. That was it for the VGM box. That quick, right? But they did send a couple days later after I reached out to them. They sent a little package here, a little bubble mailer with a game in it. And the game that we got was not a very good condition copy of Brunswick Circuit Pro Bowling. Labels roached out. It looked like it was a rental copy of it. This was a double, though. And I was like, oh my God, come on, VGM. That's a double. It's on my list. When I worked the deal out with them, I made sure I did a whole new list that I sent them through a Google Doc where it would be all the games that I didn't have. Not the ones that I do have, all of them that I didn't have for the two systems that I was really looking for, because we'd had so much confusion a few months ago about it. So once again, I had to reach out to VGM and say, hey, that game's on my list. You guys sent me a double of Brunswick. Now this game works. It's actually a pretty fun bowling game for the Nintendo 64, but I already had it. So they were like, okay, we will send you out. After we got the confusion straightened out, they said, we'll send you out another thing. And a couple days later, we ended up with this one right here in the mail. And inside of this one was a game that I did not have, but I do have. So I'll explain in a moment, but we got a copy of Wetrix, not a fine condition copy as well. The labeling is a little rough, and it looks like someone crushed it in, but at least it's clean. It's not ripped up or anything, but works. This one works fine. So they made their replacement game. So I ended up with 4 Nintendo 64 games. Unfortunately, one was a dupe. One was one that didn't work that I really wished had, because that was one that I would have preferred of all of them. All in all, not a terrible box. We'll put the prices and everything up here. The Wetrix game, it's funny because they sent the replacement, and like a couple days before they sent the replacement, I actually came across a CIB copy of Wetrix on the cheap. So you guys will see that in a separate video, but it ended up being a duplicate anyway, but not VGM's fault. So we ended up with, what we ended up with was pretty much for the month was Dr. Mario 64 and a copy, a spare loose copy of Wetrix as well. So hopefully it's worked out next month. We're coming up on 4 years with VGM. It's been a good service. A lot of folks dog on these type of subscription services. The fact of the matter is, if I'm happy with what I get that they send me, it's my money, right? Screw you. You got no say in it. So don't subscribe to them. But I could say, honestly, if you are selective in what you choose to get from them, if you really don't care, if you just want random games and they send them to you, they do a great job with it. Their customer service is excellent. Every time there's any kind of issue that I've had in the 4 years that I've been with them, they've been great. So honestly, I'm going to keep it rolling with VGM. Who knows? I mean, they've been helpful with me with these 2 sets that I'm chasing. So we'll see how that continues to work out. And who knows? Maybe we'll switch it back up and just go to some random things and go back to a 5-game box. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But I've been happy with them. Video Games Monthly is a good company. And if you guys are looking for just something fun to do every month, a quick, easy video for your channel, if you have a channel, or just a fun grab of 3, 4, 5, 10 games a month, randomly sent to your door. So until next time, everybody, you guys, everybody out there, take care of yourself. Cheers.